Last slide of the day. If a girl isn't fucking up a good thing, her friends will encourage her to try harder. Make no mistake and don't underestimate the lengths that girls will go to fuck up your relationship with your girlfriend or wife, um, because they don't like you, they don't like themselves, they've had a bad run with men, they've just gone through a divorce. Again, that's why this, if your wife or girlfriend doesn't have a good head on her shoulders, why girls' night out is such an insidious, acidic, negative event. And this is something that you should be aware of. Like, if your girlfriend or wife comes home from hanging out with a certain girl and she shows back up with a bad attitude, you need to do there's a correlation. There's a correlation, or she starts trying to get into a fight with you, or you get the little micro expressions of resentment or disgust. You got to watch these girls' faces. They'll betray their thoughts. They may not say anything, but you can see it before the verbal arrives. You know, you can see a look, a micro glance of change in their demeanor that is negative towards you, be it, you know, disgust or anger or contempt, before the words arrive. And it may be minutes, hours, days, weeks, but the words will eventually arrive if you don't cut it off. But if you have a girlfriend or wife returning home from a time with a certain individual and you're seeing negative behavior, you need to cut off the contact with that girlfriend. If it's a group of friends, you need to run interference and make sure she's not out with those friends. This is simply you taking care of yourself and taking care of her, because she's happiest with you and her friends are making her unhappy and you don't want her to be unhappy. So just know that girls will encourage in a negative manner. And it doesn't affect them. You know, she blows up her life. It's just more gossip and more things. It's more drama and more things, phone calls they can take, you know, in the middle of the night, and so much is going on. And some girls feed on this. So just know, if a girl isn't fucking up a good thing, her friends will encourage her to try harder, and they will campaign against you in worst case scenarios. But it's super common. This is one I should definitely will bring up with Bunny, because she always explains this so much better from the girl side. And she's clued me into so much of this. Again, guys are like, it's just her girlfriend, and her friend is working against him at all. Yeah, like Brick City, friends or their sister, even their mother. But in general, you know, if you've made it, you're married, the girlfriends are the ones that fuck up the marriages. So that's the real deal. If the girl isn't fucking up a good thing, her friends will encourage her to work harder at that, and she will. And that is it for today, Friday. I've been on for 30 minutes. I appreciate you joining me this morning. This is really good for a Friday morning. And if you have questions, put them to us. Comment below the video, and follow us on Twitter. And if you'd like to pick up How to Fuck Like a Porn Star, you can find Bunny's Prime book at myplayboysbunny.gumroad.com. If you like any of mine, including How to Build a Dating System, you can find it at fortworthplayboy.gumroad.com. And I appreciate your time, and have a great day and a great Friday. We'll see you tomorrow morning.